Okay, I think we're live. I started a little bit earlier. So I can test everything. So let me... Hi, Mark. Before I do the announcement on Discord, I'm doing the thing. Let me check whether everything's working on... I'm trying to do vertical this time. Like in addition. Hi, Pepsi. Okay, I don't think it's working on YouTube for some reason. Let's try Twitch. Hello, Damon. It's working on Twitch. Hell yeah. That's something. Okay, for anyone actually wanting to watch in vertical, I apologize. It is really hard to get a horizontal game in a vertical format. It's gonna be a little. Oh, why am I so nervous? Oh yeah, just for everyone who didn't, it looks like everyone's here, like all my regulars. Let me do the stream announcement. Piku, good morning. I haven't seen you in ages. I was worried. Where's my water? There it is. Hi, Jack Dunyan. Okay, so let's switch over. Okay, it was where did I keep? I don't know where I put it. Oh my god, if Jack Dunyan. I just got out of ads and I accidentally exited out of stream. Now I'm back in ads. No. Oh, hello. I'm not even going to try to say your name. I'm sorry. Page 2, middle bottom row. Yes, it's right. Thank you. Ads should be over now. Let me do my shrinky. You're out. Good. Which keeps making me relog the ads are endless. Okay, that was Lisa Lily. Hello. Yeah, that was those were my start of a stream ads. I play 3 minutes of ads at the start of every stream. Hello, Lisa Lily. Okay, so to the game. Hang from upside down. Okay, I'm so excited. Okay. As the car pulls up to the farms, you feel it again, a tingling in the back of your skull, an urgency, almost like a hand pressing you gently forward with the threat that it might become more forceful if you don't comply. I get arrested. Like so much crying that can only stop if you tend to it. There is another stone here, and it is refusing to let you ignore it. The feeling is Strange when you try to examine it. Contradictory. Something that both desires to be alone, yet at the same time needs you in its presence. That's the wrong chat. Twitch was doing vertical mode on. Yeah, I am experimenting with vertical. I got accepted into the Twitch vertical beta today, so I spent all morning setting it up. It was an ordeal. It's bringing something into this world and needs your help delivering it. I'm a midwife, apparently. Just gonna lurk, watching NBA. Okay, have fun. Thank you for the lurk. Deputy Franklin gets out of the car, leaving you in the back as he joins the assembled crowd. Okay, so if I remember right, there was a murder here at the farm. So it's either Bo or that other dude that Avery likes. Those are the two characters we know here. All right, Sheriff, what's the situation? Okay, it's not Bo yet. Bo got tired of waiting for y'all to come do your job, so he took it upon himself to go investigate the Tremaine household, and he ain't come back out, and it's been hours. It's gonna be weird to get used to. You don't have to use vertical mode. Just like turn your phone sideways. It should go back to horizontal. Irma, I'll do the honors of briefing the officer on our current situation. You can go back to the house and let us handle it from here. But you all don't know all about his traps and whatnot. Duke was always saying not to go in there on account of the Tremaine insanity. It's alright, ma'am. With the police, facing dangerous situations is our job. Since when? My streak is lost. Oh no, I'm sorry. That might have been me. I accidentally went live for like 2 seconds while I was testing things. But you type vertically, gonna be weird to go back and forth. That sucks. I'm sorry. The woman, who you take to be Bo's mom, reluctantly returns to the porch of her house, watching the other building intently as the officers talk amongst themselves. Maybe I'll turn off vertical next time. Like, it seems like it was like exciting to play around with. Maybe I'll turn it off next time. Franklin, you're with me. We're headed on in to get a handle on the situation. Cool, it's kind of like magic. Oh, cool. Says your streak is 43. I don't know, maybe Twitch is just having an off day. Okay, Derrickson, you listen in from the squad car. Hopefully we can settle this without you, but you're our backup if things go south, all right? Yes, sir. Think there's any hope for the hostage? Been awful quiet. There's a hostage? If you ask me, I don't suspect there is a hostage. Not anymore. We'll more likely be giving the doc a call once this is all settled. Right, okay. I was like, hang on, is this the playthrough where the doc's dead? No, the doc's alive in this one. With the tip of his hat, Hugby signals to Franklin, and the two make their way up the hill towards the old farmhouse. Hey there, Tazzy. Sorry you had to come along for the ride. We'll have you back at the station soon enough. Sounds like this won't take long to settle. Can I not be arrested? Part 2 time, yeah! In the meantime, I'll keep you company. The thing calling out to you is starting to lose its patience. You need to find your way out of here before it gets angry. Let me out! I'll give you $100. I'm gonna sue you all so hard. You don't really think Bo is dead in there, do you? I'd love to be wrong about this. I really would. It'd be a real shame considering what poor Irma's already been through this week, but Bo's a big man. Hard to keep a big man like that from moving around and making a fuss, and we've seen a whole lot of nothing going on in there. Still as the grave, if you pardon the expression. Could you let me go, please? I haven't done anything wrong. Oh, I'm sure you haven't, but that's why we're going to bring you in to answer a few questions so we can prove as much. At least Derrickson's got my back. And the looking at me through the rearview mirror. And if we see that you really aren't a threat to the town, then we'll let you go, and that'll be that. Could you at least let me out of the handcuffs? I would, but you're all the way back there and I'm all the way up here and I just got comfortable. Plus, I got no backup. Can't do anything without backup. Have some patience. This will be over soon, just like I said. I probably shouldn't fight the cops. Probably not a great idea, and this guy's pretty nice. Nothing else to do but wait. There's a sound coming from the house on the hill, shouting, angry and panicked. A frantic voice crackles over the radio. Derrickson, come in. The sheriff is down. Those damn traps. Irma wasn't kidding. Keep it together, Franklin. Is he breathing? What's the status on Tremaine and Calloway? Something in the basement. Going down now. You hear an ungodly noise over the radio, a gunshot, and then static. Well, that's not good. Franklin, report. But there is only silence. Damn it, Franklin. Deputy Derrickson hesitates briefly outside your door as if hoping someone might leave the farmhouse without his getting involved. Okay. But after a few seconds, he's heading up the hill, yelling something to Irma. And then a figure appears outside the car door. My hero! A moment later, you hear the click of a lock. Time to go. Thank you, Wayne. You get out of the car, your body moving on instinct. The stone is louder outside. Its song is buzzing in your ears, drowning out the world, calling you up the hill towards the old farmhouse. Wayne! I can't think straight. The stone is doing something to me. That's all you can't think straight. That's all you're able to sputter out. The buzzing drowns out your words. You can almost feel it pulling, your feet aching to move. It's all right. This will be over soon. I really would have preferred it if we could do all this together. But the witch started it early. I should have known she would. The handcuffs fall away from your wrists. You weren't paying attention to what he did to make that happen because it doesn't matter. You have somewhere to be. But she's at her most vulnerable now, and she won't be expecting you. So go on. I'll be watching. Nothing bad is going to happen to you. I find that hard to believe, honestly. Gives you a hard shove forward, and then it's gone. Hey, what the hell just happened? Was that Wayne? But you don't... I'm quite cross with you right now, Tabitha. But you don't have time to respond to your cousin. Today's event has already begun. Spectacular. Yeah, it's a horror game. It's legitimately creepy. I love it. And yet you're interrupted by yet another car pulling up to the scene. Dr. Kelly, Tabitha, Irma, Tazzy, I got paged by the sheriff. What the hell is going on here? Where are all the cops? The talking is just noise. Their words don't matter. There is a humming in your head, almost like a voice, one you can just barely make out. But you know it will be clearer the closer you get to the stone. You start wandering up towards the farmhouse at the top of the hill. Yeah, I'm not ready. Not even a little bit. Hey, I'm talking to you. Oh, come on. She's headed to Julius. But you continue forward. You barely even notice your hand slipping over the doorknob. And now you're inside. Oh. I see what you're talking about, Tak. Sheriff Hugsby dangles in the middle of the room. An axe attached to some strange mechanism in the ceiling is embedded in his face, holding up his corpse in an imitation of life. Jesus. Careful, Joan. There are traps all over the damn place. This old guy really is crazy, huh? Who the hell put something like that in their house? Your house is not much better. Past the body, you can see a giant pumpkin through the door to the garage, cracked open. Big Betty, no, we were too late. Its guts strewn across the floor, seeds dotted across the hardwood like a trail of breadcrumbs leading to the basement stairs. What the hell is going on here? Derrickson, is the doc here yet? We need a medical professional down here. Axe to me. Yeah. His voice is coming from the basement. That's where you need to be. He's been shot, Joan. I think you better call somebody. The doctor's here? Oh, Avery! Hi, Avery! Julius, you should let her calm down. You don't really want the officer to die down here, do you? I'm not the one blocking the stairs. I'm not the one you gotta convince. It won't be blocked for you. The stone wants you here. Everybody shut up. Avery, that's your name, right? Get pressure on that wound. Yes, ma'am. Get away from him, kid. But the doctor... I don't care. Let him bleed. You're only making problems for yourself, Tremaine. Dr. Kelly quickly pulls out her phone. Damn it, there's no signal in here. I gotta step outside. You keep holding that wound and no one else had better die while I'm gone. The doctor pulls at the door, but a weave of fibrous tendrils hold it shut. It would seem that the same forces that let all of you in refuse to let anyone leave. Are we stuck here? What the hell are we supposed to do now? But you already know what to do. I have no choice. You're vaguely aware that Officer Derrickson is trying to stop you, but he's too nervous to take a step. You reach the basement door and start to claw at the weird fleshy vines blocking your way. They're strong, but they relent under your touch, welcoming you down below. Who the hell? Hi, Avery. Fancy meeting you here. Oh, so you tried to undermine me, witch. I should have known you'd try to find a way around the rules. You've trapped the town. This isn't what any of us wanted. You should nullify the deal before this gets any worse. It's just unhappy. I didn't think something like that would be so opinionated. But I have a plan to placate it. If it wants a less broken body, it can have one. Then we'll see if it still feels cheated enough to hold a grudge. It's not too late, Enoch. You can let Eddie have the baby and your family can go back to normal, happy and unburdened. I'll clean everything up. It can be like nothing ever happened. I'll even leave town. Manipulative hag. That's what you wanted all along, wasn't it? This whole ordeal was just an opportunity for you to have access to it. Well, I know better than to hand an ounce of power over to you, Verena. Either way. Our partnership has come to an end, witch. I will be continuing on with my business, and you should be grateful that I let you continue on with yours. One of these days, Enoch, someone will be strong enough to do what needs doing. I can wait. Apparently that's me. I can wait a long, long time. Hey. Everybody still alive? Tabitha coughs. I think I broke something. Yeah, me. Did you have to fall right onto the gunshot wound? That's not good for a gunshot wound. Have to find the witch. Find the witch. The witch? Sybil? So you have business with her too. Guess I should have known. I probably wasn't the only one whose life she decided to fuck with. The doc did say apply pressure. That's true. You both made the same point. I don't know if it's tabby body weight pressure, but sure, whatever works. But all that ends now. I'm in charge here, and I'll get what I was promised. Hey, man, calm down. It's all good. Speak for yourself. Oh, I don't like that. Your vision finally focuses and your mind is once again your own. Bo! Hey, did I sort of like Franklin? He's sort of funny. He is. Avery watches you furtively from across the room. The man, Julius, holds a gun in silent threat. Why is there a intestine baby? That's upsetting. And it's moving. Franklin clutches at a nasty wound in his side, blood spilling out into the dirt floor of the unfinished basement. And in the corner is Bo. Something is attached to him, the source of the awful noise. It stutters with pained inhalations. Bo is still breathing, but he doesn't look well. The stone brought you here and stuck you in the middle of another nightmare. Of course it did. You remember the one scene in that one Resident Evil? I haven't played Resident Evil. Tazzy, we can't get to you. The door's sealed shut. Even if she yells to you, her voice is faint, barely audible behind the now thickened roots and vines that block your escape. Let's bring the Scarlets up to speed, Julius. They look a little shell-shocked. Yeah. Where do I fucking begin? All right. Time to spend all my channel points. So, the witch. I caught her doing some shit she shouldn't have been doing, and she offered me a deal if I kept it to myself. Always wanted to raise a boy of my own. God never saw fit to give me the chance. She gave me the means to right that injustice. I don't think this counts. I don't think this... Hang on. Yeah, no. Village with a terrible, disgusting baby thing. That sounds familiar. Only obviously it didn't go quite the way it was supposed to. Calloway's interfered, just like always, made it so I had to hatch him earlier than he was ready, and he came out hungry. Too hungry for me to handle. Okay, so he's a literal fetus. Okay, got it. He kept trying to get at me, so I had to haul him down here. Been stuck since fucking Wednesday night. Damn roots won't let me leave, and they've clogged up the drain, so I haven't been able to call that witch together to make things right. But I'm a man of preparedness, figured I could wait it out. Until Beau here decided to trespass. Guess he lost a tussle with my boy, and the two of them wound up down here with me. I hate how it's moving. That about sums it up. I guess in the end, it's only fair. A son for a son. And birthday ain't never pretty, is it? It's not like doing it the old-fashioned way, is all sunshine and roses. I mean, I guess. Just hope he winds up looking more like a person when he's done cooking. So you blackmailed a witch for her magic beans so you could grow a boy. Oh, I love Tabitha, never change. I'd watch what you fucking say to me. I'm not saying anything. I just want to make sure I understood your story. I don't give a shit about your story, Tremaine. None of that gives you a reason to shoot a cop. Self-defense, castle doctrine. Subtleties for cows. My innocent internet sucks. No! Internet, come back. Beau, can you hear me? Are you alive? Uh-huh. Gotta get back to Mama worrying about me. We can't lose both of them. I think I can see it. Look, all those bumps under his skin. That thing really did go deep. That thing is my son, and you will address him as such. Sorry, Julius. Listen, clearly you need something. You woke up talking about the witch. You want to know where she is? I can tell you how to find her. None of you does anything stupid, then I'll tell you what I know. Sound fair? I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. The conversation is interrupted by Beau shifting uncomfortably as the creature lets out a guttural moan. So what, we're supposed to wait until the Calloway kid dies? That's exactly right. My kid gets born, we all forget this ever happened. Why are they making me make this decision? Don't know if castle doctrine applies to police officers. Is there really no way we could separate him from Beau? Maybe if we offered him something better. This ain't a debate. Shut up or I'll shut your mouth. But why not? Let's talk. Nobody wants to talk. I don't know, Julius. I still think there's something we're missing. And if Tazzy thinks so too, maybe it's worth talking about again. That's why I'm here in the first place, right? To come up with some other solution. And you and I already decided this was best. That discussion was had and done with before anyone else even showed up. Maybe if we let Dr. Kelly in here, she can help. We might say Beau without killing or something. I don't think we should call it a something, but I can explain the castle doctrine. It's law in several, but not every state, but I don't want to ramble. How even chose a boy with the disgusting flip. I mean, we can't see the... Like, it's probably like when they do the ultrasound and it's like, it's a boy. Like, but you're right. The disgusting flesh plant baby could definitely identify a different way. They, them, Eldrick's flesh baby. I don't know if Julius is the one you have to convince. The baby's pretty freaked out right now. It's been getting worse since everybody started coming in. It's trying to protect itself. Do we sing it a lullaby? That's right. My boy's got excellent instincts for self-preservation. So unless you decide to let her come down here, we'd best leave it be. Bo squirms with discomfort. The baby seems to be digging deeper. I don't know, maybe this will work. I feel like I should be like staying on his good side, but okay, let's go. What kind of man lets another man make his sacrifices for him? The hell would you know about being a man? Hey, sexist. Grow a pair and then tell me how you feel. You know, I'm a man, Julius, and I think you're a coward. Correction, Franklin, you're a pig, not a man. You sold your soul for some donuts and a shiny badge. No, Julius, I actually think Tassie might be onto something. It's about connection, you know? You're having a stranger make the connection that should be yours. No, I'm not getting guilt-tripped into dying today. This is my one chance for things to go right in my life. Everybody else got their chances already. Don't I deserve mine? I came this far. Don't I deserve to see my boy open his eyes for the first time? A-cab. Does your son have a name? You don't name a kid till after it's born. Even I know that. Bad luck if you do it early. What's that thing doing to Bo? He's fertilizer. He's a person. Not anymore. He's a body that just happens to still be moving around. If my boy had the time he needed, he wouldn't be doing all this. He could have been born quietly in the field like he was supposed to. But he came out to it. He was in the pumpkin. Yeah. Like, that's why he saw the pumpkin to fertilize his weird fetus baby. An exchange has to be made. That's what the crone always said, so I'm exchanging. But does it have to be him? Could we move it to somebody else? Any volunteers? Avery slowly raises... No, you put that down. You put that down. Put your hand down, kid. That was one of them rhetorical questions you weren't supposed to answer. I wouldn't do this to you. Besides, my boy's got the biggest hunk of meat in the room, and I think he's happy with that. I doubt he'd give it up easy. Get the feeling tearing him out wouldn't be so good for Bo either. I hate that noise. Bo twitches, his skin blossoming with fresh bruises as the thing takes more of him. Okay, what about this one? How do you know it will stop with Bo? Sounds like it was hunting you before it found him. What happens when he gets hungry again? I don't appreciate you trying to pick all this apart. Just sit there and stay quiet and we won't have trouble. Got it? It's definitely gonna eat you. Takes a village to raise a kid. Julius doesn't... Like, Julius has basically got a son already. Right, well, child. Person? It's definitely gonna eat you. It won't get the chance to go after Julius. I'll be taking you in. Not if you hurry up and die. What were the terms of this deal you made with the witch? When I caught her doing what she was doing, she offered me this ritual thing in exchange for my silence. Offered it right away. Like she could just see right through me. Know exactly what I wanted most. I suppose what she didn't know was that I'm not the kind of man who turns somebody in. Anyway, her business was her business. She didn't have to bother giving me some recipe to cook a boy from dirt, blood, and pumpkin seeds, but I took it anyway. Then I just sat on it for a while, till a moment of weakness. What was the ritual? Did you do something to Duke's pumpkin? It wasn't his damn pumpkin. It was on my property, and the only reason it got as big as it was because I fed it my own blood every night since the day it was planted, bleeding on the dirt like some kind of Satan worshipper. If that don't make it mine, I don't know what does. God knows I felt crazy doing it, though, but I'm not proud to say my judgment was a bit clouded. I was in a bad way. Thought of bringing a boy into the world was just about the only thing that made me feel like I should stick around. Not that any of you need to know about all that, only serves as explanation why I trusted her in the first place. What exactly did you catch her doing that made her make a deal with you? Like I said, I'm not at liberty to discuss, but perhaps it has something to do with that husband of hers and whatever he was sick with. Husband? She's married, but she's so young. Young? Do you need glasses or something? That woman's a goddamn crone if I've ever seen one. And it ain't like she's married now anyway. It's been dead for some time, on account of the illness. That was interesting from Avery. The things under Bo's skin shift, writhing in an imitation of clenching muscle. Did the witch tell you how to take care of this thing once it's done? Oh, so it's a name for my autobiography. It does go hard. Oh, Bo's not looking good. It's meant to be a kid when it's done. Other people seem to figure out how to raise those all the time. Don't need her giving me parenting tips. Most babies don't eat people to live. This doesn't seem that unusual to me, actually. Isn't this kind of what babies do to their mothers? Not like they're eating takeout in there for 9 months, you know? Exactly, what the kid said. She killed Kanika's dad. His death was the... Right. Like, Kanika is definitely plot relevant. In a big way. Yeah, the inside of a pregnant lady looks just like that. You two aren't crazy at all. Okay, if you've less roots attached, sure, but other than that, not far off. She clearly betrayed you. This doesn't seem like what she promised, does it? Damn it, none of you people have any patience. He needs time and he needs food. It can't be easy making a baby this way. It's not easy making it the normal way either, from what I hear. But isn't it still beautiful, even the way it is? No! It's eating him alive. You should be horrified. The cop is right. That thing is obviously an abomination. If it were up to me, I'd just kill the thing and be done with it. All I want is to get out of here, so whatever does that the fastest seems like a great idea. And that's why you're going to sit in that corner until I say otherwise. I don't need everybody stepping in to pull some hero shit, got it? Bo seems in a bad way. Oh, there's a time limit. His body can't take much more. Well, I've been pushed. Avery, I love you and your strange mind. Okay, enough talking. Somebody has to destroy this thing. The waiting brings you to your limit, and then it brings you past it. I should have saved. You move quickly, diving across the small room, scooping up the shears on the floor as you zero in on Bo and the thing slowly eating its way through him. Hey! The shears come down on the thing, piercing its unnaturally soft chest. Bo's stolen blood pours out of its orifices in a thick sludge. Bo gasps as if it's him you've stabbed. The thick veins under his skin expanding, writhing. No! You stupid! If you shoot my cousin, old man, I swear to God! Tabitha's got my back. You whirl around to see his gun trained on you, your heart freezing in a split second of utter terror. Franklin stumbles forward, trying to reach for his gun, but unable to stifle a cry of pain. Julius's attention is pulled away from you towards the sorry side of the cop trying to desperately wield his pistol. Julius, we're not killing anybody. Give me the... A gun goes off. It better not be Avery. It better not be Avery. You dive to the floor, panicked, your ears ringing uncomfortably. No more shots follow. You open your eyes, readjusting to the gloom. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, no, not you, kid. Avery is gasping on the floor near Bo. Their pattern shirt is stained with their own blood. God, what have I done? First the boy, now you. He raises the gun to his head. Nobody left to do better than this. Julie, us. But whatever Avery was about to try to say is silenced when Julius pulls the trigger. Okay, so that could have gone better. Once again, the world feels quiet in the aftermath of the gunshot. Julius's body slumps against the wall, limp and dead, a bullet hole smoldering at his temple. What? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck? The room's attention is drawn to the sound of a horrific inhuman gurgling, punctuating the groans of human agony. It would seem that you did not quite manage to finish the job. Jesus Christ, that thing is still alive? Move it before it grabs him again. Tazzy, Bo, alive, can live. The baby can have me. No. We have a doctor right there. Right there. We can get the doctor to fix you. You might not even be dying. No, this is it. Please let it be for something. I stabbed her. It's dying too. This won't save anything. Might as well try. Please, hurry. Talk hard. No. No way. Yeah, put it on Julia. No way. You don't deserve to die like that. The dog can fix you, I'm sure. Its last connection to its womb has been severed, and the house groans unnaturally, straining as the meat that infiltrated its walls dies. The faucet in the corner of the room, finally unclogged, bursts to life and water pours out onto the dirt floor, mixing with the fresh blood and tissue in a charnel house slurry. Massive respect for the guy, so much empathy for the eldritch horror baby, right? And the vines blocking the door go slack. You'll be okay, kid. I've held out this long. You can too. Avery is quiet now. Words seem too strenuous. Kid? I hate this game. Help. Where's Daddy? Shit, we need a doctor. Predicament is set up pretty good. Oh, good. Your hands are wet. The water is spreading, pooling around you, making the floor slippery with mud. Dr. Kelly rushes down the now unblocked stairs, her eyes wide with horror at the scene in the basement. What the hell happened down here? Bo, can you hear me? I getting a checkup? I got the achievement for Avery dying. He's not getting fixed. I've been shot as well, ma'am. The diner kid, Avery, too, need hospital. I better make some calls. Everyone stay with me. Joan, we need to get everyone out of here before it floods. Tazzy, let's get moving. What are you talking about? Do none of you see the fucking water? Tabitha, you didn't hit your head down here, did you? Oh, ghost water. No, water. But it is flooding. It's up to your chest now. There's no denying it. I'm never forgiving you for this. I didn't know. It wasn't my fault. It was the result of my choices, but I didn't know. Of course you don't see it. You're always wearing those damn sunglasses. She's not wearing sunglasses. Her words are swallowed up as it finally overtakes you. Ginseng Baby, finish episode 5. Wow, that was really short. If everyone's the love of my life and now they're dead, not in your game. You feel like you're choking. There's water in your lungs, or there should be. Your ears are filled with the sound of a rushing current. It's cold and dark, and there are people screaming somewhere, and my cursor is an eyeball. Oh, this is creepy. There are bodies in the water with you. You do not recognize the bodies in the water. They are all dead. 1,000 corpses, 1,000 homes, all torn to pieces. But the flood recedes. It hasn't happened yet. You are the mother of a daughter, and your daughter has told you about her terrible dream. It's going to kill everyone. You are not the one who had the vision, not yet. It has only been described to you by the daughter you have been teaching as your mother taught you. You're the only one who can stop it, Mother, but you won't be strong enough. Her words are heavy. How can you be sure? Who am I? Oh, cutting the red threads of fate. Oh, this is trippy. How can you be sure? Maybe it's only a dream. It's not a dream. You know I've seen things before and they've always been true. Take my power, Mother. I give it willingly. It's the only path that leads to anything but death. They would live, but you'd die. It's not death, Mother. It's a return. And what's one life against 1,000? Your daughter is confident. She has already decided this is what has to happen. What is this even about? Like, this feels like an important choice, but I have no context. Okay. Okay. Snip. You accept your daughter's decision. She is not the child she once was, and there is a confidence in her that you have no choice but to respect. You take her back. Her power becomes yours. The flood does not come. The village is saved, and no one ever knows the sacrifice that was made for their lives. No one but you. Years have passed. You outlive everyone you used to know. You move on. You meet new people. You start a new life. You have another daughter. This time the vision is yours. The piece of your first daughter that lives in you shows you what is coming. Rotting bodies in the streets, the smell of sickness on the wind, church bells ringing for an endless parade of funerals, an entire city whose gates will never reopen, everyone inside the walls falling to the curse of plague. You are among their number, your body no longer strong enough to heal even itself. You are not enough to stop it. Not as you are. There is another path, a narrow thread. If you were stronger, you could tug at it and unravel the tapestry of the future. Mother, what's wrong? Your daughter will never be as strong as you are, not after what you had to do, but she still carries in her some strength. Enough. Saturday David Lynch's movies just in time, same vibes. That is very high praise. Explain it to her? You tell her what's coming. You explain what she has to give up, what you both have to give up. You love your daughter, after all. You will miss her as you miss your first daughter. She is angry. Even when you try to explain that she will be a part of you, that she won't die, she cries, and she tries to run away from you. Valid, to be honest. Fate is attempting to cut its loose thread. We have witch backstory. You do not let your daughter run from you. No plague comes. The city never knows that it would have been a ruin, but there is an unhappiness in you. She didn't understand, and what you took of her is angry, confused, restless. You will have to carry that with you. It is part of the burden of what you are. Though no one knows the depths of what you have done over the years, you have not escaped notice. You find yourself in a capital in a place whose name has changed too many times to count. A war is brewing. The eyes of those who hold fate in their hands are on you, their lips asking which threads to pull and which to cut. And the tapestry is once again revealed to you. The war rages, and it never stops raging, bleeding that spans generations, children born to die, decades of pain that leave a war wound on the world. Or it ends before it begins. The few die for the sake of the many. You can guide powerful hands to crush those that need crushing, if only you have more power of your own. You call your daughter to you. Kanika is in danger. You raise them differently these days. The disquiet left by the redundant daughter taught you a permanent lesson. They don't need convincing anymore. They are ready to return to you whenever you need them. This daughter joined her sisters easily, as she has been trained to do. You are the only one who will remember her sacrifice and her name. A small rebellion is crushed before it becomes a revolution. The people in power are happy. You leave. You don't want to see any more visions of war. You set your sights on a place where there are no kings. And yet, even an ocean away, power finds you. A man with aspirations. Anyone can hold power here, if you have discovered, if they're vicious enough to want it. The hunger in him senses the power in you, and for a time you humor him. You allow him to give you a life of comfort, you and your daughter. You don't see a future where he ever grows more powerful than you can manage. Not until the vision comes. A war like none the world has witnessed, a fledgling nation devoured in the nest. A man who sits on the throne where none was meant to be. The world under his cruel fist bowing to its crushing weight. The very ocean stained red by his influence. He is already on his way, you realize too late. You have been too close to him to see it. Your choices have already narrowed. The war is coming whether you strike now or not. The loose thread sticking out from a mass of blood, with you too weak to grasp it. The rebellion still broke out. She didn't completely stop at that time. Yeah. But you have a daughter. You always have a daughter. Until you don't. It's time to rest. Aren't you tired? Of course you are. But the world needs you. You can't let it end like this. The part of you that is your first daughter can't let you. Even if I do the other thing, it won't do it. Daughter sacrificing industrial complex. She joins her sisters, as is her destiny, and you remove him from the world. The hall where he is filled by lesser men, none of whom remember whose shoes they're stepping into, and none of whom can hope to command the way he would have. Wait, Kanika was erased from the recap. Is she already gone? Blood is spilled, less blood, but you still feel every drop. You hide yourself away from the world. You and your daughter. The visions still find you, but here they are small. The decision's simple. This time a wall still broke. Like she's trying to run from it. You make them all the same, helping where you can. A storm halted, a conflict settled. It's not a... Yeah. Until one day, when you are shown a dark pit. Splintering wood. There's the mine collapse. Splintering wood, debris trapping everyone inside. Bodies burning as the very rock catches fire. Children screaming as their flesh bubbles. And then silence as lungs fill with smoke. You know the choice that lies in front of you. Not this time. You take your daughter's hand and you look her in the eyes. They're green, like yours. You don't want to do it this time. Like, we know that it happens. You stare out over the hills together as a plume of smoke rises into the air. But you can't hear the screams from here. You assume you will die one day, like everyone else. After all, you're long past due. Maybe you'll be lucky enough to know your grandchildren before you go. Then the man comes, and with him, a vision. Goddamn Enoch. He has already decided. He is bringing something here, something ravenous that doesn't belong, but that has been pressing at the edges of your world, trying to find a way in. It has its way now, whether you help him or not. More of the thread you followed comes into focus, and for the first time, you follow it beyond your death. Disaster after disaster, crisis after crisis. Thousands of years of little cuts that you weren't there to mend. On and on it goes, longer than you can ever hope to follow. Its toll eternal and incalculable. But there is a new thread too. If you are patient enough, if you are strong enough when the moment finally comes, if you do everything right, you can devour this thing that sits outside the world. The Vane's electricity is sort of Wayne-coded. Yeah, like, that's got, like, Wayne's the thing, right? And it will give you so much power that you will never have to take back a daughter again. You could fix as many things as you'd care to fix. Floods. Plagues. Wars. Kings. You look into her green eyes, so much like yours. You can't, but you did. She did. Take her back and summon the entity into the world. Make no incorrect choices while retreading the past. Oh, the choices did matter, and I got an achievement for it. You welcome her back as you have with every daughter before her, and you help the man. He is arrogant. He cheats the thing from another world in every way he can. He wastes your time. There will have to be more daughters before the day comes that this will be over. But days and daughters come and go, and you are very patient. You have to be, if you're to stop the hurt that would scar a world without you to guide it. Kanika! And now you are here, on the cusp of the end, the final daughter. Tazzy? Tabitha? Tabitha wipes her wet cheeks, doing the best to hide her tears before anyone can notice them. What are you two doing here? Are you real? Yeah, we're real. Are you? I don't know. Probably. I wasn't expecting anyone to see me off. I especially wasn't expecting the two of you. So that means you've made up my mind. Yeah. Don't try to talk me out of it. It won't work. You're a good person, Kanika. I hope you know that. Oh, that is big coming from Tabitha. I forgot you. I can't believe it all day. It's like you just didn't exist. That's weird. I can't even remember that I forgot about her. Yeah, it's part of all this. Soon enough, you can go back to forgetting, and it will be like all this never happened. You won't even know to be upset about it. Mystical and Kenai, you know, I don't think I got to do it, right? You know, I don't think I've ever seen you without glasses before. It suits you. Huh? So she's wearing contacts. What does that have to do with any? But there's something about this inconsistency that nags at you. The illusion wavers, trying to maintain its hold, but it's too late. Yep, there it is. Of course, I should have known better than to think I could hide from you, Tazzy. I'd hoped it would all be over before you could find me. I know it can be unpleasant to watch. I hope to spare you, even if I knew in my heart that all the worthwhile roads for you to walk would bring you here right before I could finish my work. I wasn't trying to trick you for what it's worth, though I'm sure that doesn't sound very truthful. Please try to trust that this is all in your best interests. Your cousin knows that, of course, don't you, Tabitha? Tabitha says nothing, averting her eyes from the witch's gaze as best she can. I'm doing this to save you, and the town as a whole. Hasn't everyone been stuck here long enough? Kanika can't save them on her own, but I can. I wish this wasn't how it had to be, but it's the only way either of your stories get a happy ending. There is no illusion masking her words, no trickery. She is speaking her truth. But perhaps there remains a narrow path for you to walk. It's true, Tazzy, it's true. I'm sorry I let you think I didn't know anything about what was wrong with the town, but that was before I knew you, okay? So try to trust me now. We have to do this. Speak the name that was carved into the cell wall. Of course, the scratching on the walls. This is what it was for. Tazzy, no, you don't know what you're... You don't have to know how to speak it. The thought of it brings the sound to your lips, the name forcing its way out, yearning to be free from your mind, and uses the dagger it is. The dagger tears into her. Everything that is not her pours out of the delicate tapestry of her existence. The parts she arranged so neatly, scattering, their voices filling the dream around you. Confusion as her careful order is upended. The backwards music is so creepy, I love it. A single dangling thread comes into focus. What's going on? They took her mouth! Before another word can slip through her lips, Tabitha's mouth seems to vanish. She silently claws at the smooth skin where it used to be. I am still just as strong as I was. Don't be fooled by appearances. Tazzy, listen to me. I am one of very few people who want to see you walk free. Truly free. Tabitha knows this. Her family, too, knew this. They didn't want this for you. Tabitha is going against generations of her family to do it, to save her last remaining relative. That means something. Oh, Tabby. But even if you don't believe a word I've said about your own safety, I'll give you something else, too. A piece of my power to keep for yourself. As you are now, you're limited in your potential. There is so much more you could be. I could give that to you. Consider it a wish granted. I only need to finish what I started. No! I can just get a trait? Yeah, no. No, pull the thread. We are not making deals. You ignore her offer. You grab the thread and pull. The delicate tapestry is unwoven, the witch's careful work torn open, if only momentarily, as her daughter's hands are finally unbound enough to grab for their mother. Their cries are a song, calling out as they drag her down into the depth of their mask, craving her warmth, her attention, her love, as it had been so long since she held them. Pull the thread and reverse the tail. And Tabby still doesn't have a mouth. Is she going to get her mouth back? She needs that. The tapestry weaves itself shut around her. The cries grow quiet, sated. The witch is gone. Welcome to the Dead Mums Club. Kanika catches her breath in the space once occupied by her sisters. Now she stands alone. Though she isn't really alone, not anymore. And she never will be. She wears the weave of all those generations of power. Someone has to. What did you do to me? Tabitha's lips finally unseal. Her mouth reappears, fixed in a confused scowl. That's a good question. Is she gone, or is she what you are going to be? I can feel her in here, but she's small. So small, it's just like she's just a thought. We're all screwed, aren't we? We had a way out of all this, and now I don't even know what we have. I'm sorry, Tabitha. Don't apologize. Tassie, what did you do? I want answers. Welcome to the Dead Mums Club. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Kanika has Sybil's power now. Yeah? Can she use it? She never taught me anything or told me anything. Magic wasn't supposed to be real. Will I have to do what she was going to do? How do I even know what it is? How do I save the town if I don't even know what's wrong with it? I don't know. My cousin just killed the only person who seemed to have a plan to fix things. Maybe if she's a voice in your head, she'll let you in on what to do. Otherwise, I guess we just have to see how things play out. If we ever get out of here. I think I can manage that. Everyone hold on, okay? Save and pick Dead Mums. No, I don't want to do that. I just... It's too mean. Like, it was fine with Reese. He was into it, but not to Kanika. Kanika takes both of your hands. She pulls, and the world shifts nauseatingly around you. The ever-expanding Dead Mums Club. Everyone is a member. Like, I don't know anyone who's not at this point. It feels like you're being buoyed upwards, ascending rapidly, her grip firm as reality seems to rush to meet you until finally you surface. Scarlet Hollow, how many mums can you kill edition? It's like, it's a game all about escaping generational trauma as its core theme. Of course it's going to have that. You're outside. It's raining. You have no idea where you are. Tulip? Janie? Actually finish episode 5. I am Justice, Shinigami Hunter. This is the end of episode 5. Only one major content update remains until the story reaches its conclusion in the final chapters. Stay tuned for updates on this final release. I don't have enough save spots. You know, let's just... Number 1. So I know where it is. It's number 1. It was so cool to see. There's infinite save slots if you keep kicking the right. Oh, okay. That is so good to know. Well, let's make some new choices. I mean, I've only been streaming for a single hour. Oh, you're right. Page 22. Dang. Where's my controller? I can skip this bit. And now we're going to cause problems. You killed my favorite, but we did it. I'm sorry I killed Avery. I didn't mean to. Standard Rampy engine, so I'll keep populating new pages for you as long as you click. If someone has scored a 4-digit page, how would you even keep track of those? But that's good to know. I have reason to suspect that there's a curse stone here that holds some kind of ancient, possibly evil magic. Magic stone? What, like a crystal? Crystal meth, maybe. I always suspected Julius might be a tweaker. Rude. You can't just say that. He laughs at his own unfunny joke. I'm glad the narrator acknowledges that was unfunny. Will you come with me? You come with? That's all you're able to sputter out. The buzzing drowns out your words. You can almost feel it pulling, your feet aching to move. Wayne reaches out, touching your hand. His fingers are stiff and hot with infection. I'm sorry, Tassie. It's more dangerous for me than it is for you. I can't. I really would have preferred it if we could all do this together, but the witch started early. I should have known she would. But, okay. New choices. Babble incoherently. Yes, that's true. Family and the stone witch. The witch civil. She sends you. She tricked you into taking her side and all this. Guess I should have known. I probably wasn't the only one whose life she decided to fuck with. All that ends now. Speak for yourself. Holds a gun and silent threat. Just be hostile. Maybe let's see if we can get ourselves shot, like prematurely. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Walk a mile in my shoes, tell me you wouldn't do the same. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I wouldn't do the same. That won't hold up in court, Tremaine. If I kill every cop in town, not let there be anybody left to convict me. There's more cops. There's other towns. Sheriff's already done for, sounds like. Soon enough, I'll be 2/3 of the way there if I'm patient. Then you'll have Derrickson to deal with. You're just making things worse for yourself. Don't do anything more stupid than you already have. And then what? Julius shoots your cousin and I read the first 4 words and panicked. By the way, I'm finally properly medicated. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Guess you haven't thought that far ahead. Listen, clearly you need something. You woke up talking about the witch. You want to know where she is? I can tell you how to find her. Like, it is always good when you find the right stuff. None of you does anything stupid, I'll tell you what I know. What happens if I just... Important PSA to everyone, take your meds. Yes. You know, let's see what happens. We've got multiple choices. Let's see what happens. Bo seems like he's already done for. Maybe this child deserves a chance at life. He rests against the wall, waiting, watching the thing as it slowly solidifies, its breath more confident as Bo grows shallow. I can't let this happen. He attempts to lean forward, reaching with a bloodied hand for his gun, but Tabitha kicks him, stopping him mid-motion, his face contorting with pain. Yeah, that sounds like Tabby. Quit it. Just let the guy have his freak baby. Or do you want to get shot again? Yeah, like... We've had 2 boss fights in this chapter. Don't appreciate your tone, young lady. Remember, you're in my house. Don't matter who you're related to here. Okay, you're normal, baby. Happy? Everyone watches each other with unease. Is it all right if I sit by him? Sure, but I'll shoot you if you make any moves, kid. I don't wanna, but I will. Yeah, we know. Avery shifts, settling closer to Bo as they take his hand in theirs, which doesn't seem to do anything to comfort the man as the roots sink deeper, taking more. I'm sorry, Bo. It'll all be over soon, okay? You're not alone. Nobody should die alone. I can't die. Mama would be sad. It's a boy! But he does. The thing finally pulls away from what's left of Bo, and in the place of the dead man's breathing, its ungodly cries fill the room. Shh, it's all right, boy. You just killed a man. No, I watched him die. I killed you. Or at least I will have if you ever finish dying. Yeah, this sucks. Welcome to the Dead Sons Club, Bo's mom. The creature's connection to its womb has been severed, and the house groans unnaturally, straining under the weight of the meat that infiltrated its walls. You want to contact the witch? Well, here she comes. The water is how I do it. Spring water. It's like her internet. Oh, we got an explanation for the water. Really not sure this is a boss fight. It's actually the trait save choice. Oh, wait, what's the trait save on this one? That woman is the literal last person on earth I want to see right now. Did she tell you what you're supposed to do with it now? Do you know what it eats? I mean, what else it eats? Your hands are wet. The water is spreading, pooling around you, making the floor slippery with mud. Oh, that would explain why I didn't get it. Like, this is a... Like, even if it was Kenai for this chapter, I wouldn't get it because I used Kenai in chapter 2. This is an old save. We're not calling him it. He gets a proper name now. Joseph, after my father. I bought some baby food. You think you'd like creamed spinach? Is it safe here and at Sybil? Oh, okay. The water is suddenly much higher. It rises up past your ankles. Is anyone else seeing the water? If he doesn't, maybe he'd prefer a taste of pig. Got a fresh one here. Stop feeding your baby humans. Stop it. That thing gets anywhere near me. It's like everyone else in the room is in a different world, arguing while the water rises around them as if they don't even see it. Okay, let's see if I can... What happens if I pick a wrong thing in this part? Village is doomed then. You can kill Sybil without mystical... Ooh. No, I've seen a path forward, the only path that doesn't end in death. Take my power, I give it willingly, then you can save them all. No. What happens if I say no here? I won't be destroyed. I'll be with you the same as I was before. I will never leave you as long as you live. Reject and let 1,000 die. You deny your daughter. You can save Kanika without it, but not kill Sybil. Oh, okay. The flood comes, and despite your best efforts, the village is swallowed. 1,000 bodies and 1,000 homes. That's not how it happened. This has already come to pass, and there is no changing it now, no matter how much you might wish it had all gone differently. I managed to get the save Kanika in, but killing Sybil was new and rad as hell. Yeah, die, old lady. I gotta leave. Glad I got to see you finish the chapter, even though you killed Avery. I'm sorry. Oh, I had a good time, though. I just wish it was longer. But that's probably because I played the first half last week. Take your daughter back. You do not offer her an explanation before trying to take her back. My favorite part of the chapter is actually what happens when you reach Sybil with a cheated file. Wait, what happens? You gotta tell me. She rebels. Her power is weak, but enough that she is not easy to contain. She is frightened. Let her go, give up on the city. She calls you out, then eats the cousin for... That's, I mean, cheaters never win, I guess. That is awesome. I love that. She calls you the player out. Fair. But that's so creepy. I love when games do that. Your daughter leaves you. You resign yourself to the future. She is one of the first to die. The streets flood with disease, and the bodies are buried, then burned, then left in heaps on the streets until no one is left to remember any of their names. That's not how it happened. You do not let your daughter run from you. All right, I should do hard mode. You know what? I'm going to do that. Save this here just in case. What did I get on hard mode? Here it was. The fact that you can get another trait from Civil is crazy for me. Hard mode is great for seeing the combo trade options. Yeah. Okay, what were my... Talk to animals, street smart, book smart. Oh, I should be able to win the Tabby boss fight with this save. And talk to Dustin and Dustin Mom. Human, wake up. You slowly come to, roused by the voice of your small opossum friend. Were you nice to Tabby in the safe though? No, I was not. I think I put a dead rat in her mac and cheese in the safe. Okay, actually, before we do this, I'm gonna take a 3-minute break. Pre-rolls are back on. I'm probably yeah. But we'll see. So I'm going to take a 3-minute break. Everyone get up, hydrate, stretch, do whatever you need to do. I will be back in 3 minutes. Let's put this on. Ah, it's over there. scream loud when I get back because I might be sleeping. No, I will let you rest. There's a lot of moving parts in that confrontation. Your pre-existing relationship is one of them. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, I just gotta catch my breath a bit. I was really upset when I couldn't get through it on that on my other save because I'm pretty sure I maxed out her relationship. Like, that was the save that I used to get, the old Tabby. Like, she sacrificed her years for me. I thought we were tight. And then she goes and points a gun at me. Good job at work. Oh no, you should leave. I'm like, it wasn't just me picking the wrong options either, because I spent hours like combing guides and picking every single possible option, and I couldn't get it. Like, I think I didn't get enough evidence for the dialogue things. I didn't get the goat. One of these days I'll get it. Larry, it's easy to win if she thinks you're stupid. Okay, maybe that's why I'm too smart. Okay, you slowly come to, roused by the voice of your small opossum friend. You feel strangely cold and uncomfortable, your muscles stiff and achy, your head still cloudy with sleep. Your vision comes into focus. See? Human, not dead. Actually, let's see if this is the one that, Alright, I have a peanut allergy in this one. This is the one... This was the same. I was trying to get myself killed with peanuts. Yep, I did vomit in front of the whole town. Stella's friend redacted. Yeah, I was just causing all the troubles in this one. This is from is it from the devs of Slay the Prince? It is! And it's a masterpiece. 100% recommend. Finally took a shower on Wednesday. Found out about the squatter. Still buried in the mind. Went on an errand with Tabitha. Sybil is definitely... Oh, right, I accused Tabitha of being a junkie. Spent some quality time with my cousin. One of these days she'll finally warm up to me, but not today. Met the mayor. Found out Stella disappeared. There was a goat and there was nothing I could do about it. Oh yeah, we killed Reese in this one. Okay. I'm up to speed. See, human not dead. Okay, no easy breakfast for Dustin and Dustin Mum. They're gonna eat me. Dustin stands in your chest, his beady black eyes staring down into yours. Dustin's mum is hovering a healthy distance away. You are not in your bedroom. Dustin, my wonderful little friend, I love waking up to your face. Human has been kind to Dustin. Dustin is so worried when Human got dragged away. Dustin mum also worried for Human. No human went to visit asshole squatter. I did. It okay that glass house still belonged to squatter. Asshole squatter too powerful even for human, but it's the thought that count. Dustin and Dustin mum tried to help human too when the other one came to take you away, but scary human not afraid of small creature like us. But Dustin watched over good human all night. Oh, I love Dustin. Best character. You stand, your legs still wobbly with sleep, the odd tilt of the floor adding to your unsteadiness. So this is the Forbidden Wing, and Wayne dragged you here in your sleep. Can you ever trust the safety of your bed again? Do either of you know how to get back to my room? Very easy. Holes everywhere in Dustin house. Just gotta squeeze between walls. Human too big to squeeze between walls, Dustin. Gotta find human size way. Dustin is why I can never not talk to animals. I'll be kind of speed run. Oh my god, they come with me in this save. Before you was a long hallway. Dust dances in the weak sunlight, beaming in through cracked glass. A tinge of mildew stings your nose, warning you away. Let's explore everything, get all the options. Wait, what was that? You hear the light click of floors on hardwood as Dustin's mum toddles along a safe distance behind you. Aww. Precious baby boy. And there's Dustin over there. You see why Tabitha doesn't want you exploring these rooms. Dustin almost never come in here. All open space, too scary, but room behind wall is good hiding place. Dustin hides there sometimes. As he references this room behind wall, Dustin stares at the broken down bookshelf that has already caught your eye. Enter hidden room. Wait, this is new. You test each step as you make your way across the room, especially careful as you cross over to the ruined section of floor in front of the bookshelf. You can hear Dustin's mum hurrying behind you. At some point you should watch some YouTube shorts of opossums. They are very cute. We go to dark room now? Good. Big open space bad. Vulnerable to attack. Oh, this is... Okay, I already found this room. Space is dark. But excessive looking antique desk. Good place to take nap. Oh, examine the bookshelf. I'm smart. Maybe the collection of literature can help you learn about this room's occupant. You approach the shelf, your eager eyes poring over titles for anything that seems to stand out. The upper shelves are mostly classic fiction, Moby Dick, Shakespeare, various Dickens novels, nothing that stands out as particularly interesting. Bottom shelf seems to be home to reference books. Heavy volumes of long outdated construction law, treatises on various aspects of the coal industry, but there's also a book on city planning that stands out to you. The spine is marked with a dot. You pull it out, the shelves above lifting precariously, as if the book held some load-bearing purpose. The instant you cracked its spine, a slip of paper falls out, ancient and fragile and yellowed with age. It's some kind of map. Scarlet Mines, Town Hall, Hospital. This is either the church or the farmhouse, probably the church. And judging by the highlighted landmarks, it's a map of Scarlet Hollow, Town Hall, the old hospital, the mines, all places where stone carvings had been buried. There's one more circled area as well, what looks to be a patch of farmland. Okay, it's farmland. You haven't paid this location a visit yet, but judging by the way the other buildings have had their ways of drawing you in, it's probably only a matter of time. You carefully fold the map and shove it into a pocket. That's not good for eating. Dustin has tried. Human is taking it for nest, Dustin. Not everything is for eat. Square white leaves taste bad, but very good for nest. Use some in nest for Dustin and Dustin's siblings. Red stuff sticks to Dustin's teeth. Tastes good though. Underneath you find a pile of crumbling financial documents, scrolled in neat cursive in every spot that needed a signature is the name Enoch Scarlet. This must be his desk, meaning this must also be his study. At the very bottom of the drawer, you're surprised to find a face you recognize staring back at you. An antique photograph of a young man, his blonde hair nearly white against the dark sepia background. It's Teddy. He looks almost exactly the same as he did in your vision. Almost. There's a carefree look in his eye that seemed to have faded by the time he found his way to that hospital bed. Ooh, anything I missed? Wait, doesn't that stuff usually have cinnabar in it? I'm pretty sure cinnabar is toxic. Wax? Does wax usually have cinnabar in it? As you search for anything more notable among the contents of the drawer, you notice something peculiar, an irregularity in the molding along the top edge of the desk, almost as if it had been removed and replaced at some point. You slip a hand into the drawer, feeling along what would usually be the solid oak of the top of the desk, but the space is clearly hollow, your fingers making light knocking sounds as they fumble against the wood. Fortunately, it's a very simple lock and you have years of experience. In moments, the secret drawer slides open, revealing its treasures. Oh, okay. It's a bundle of notes. Scrolled on the first page is a design you find familiar. It's a stone from that pit in the mines. Its many-armed design scratched into the paper by an untrained hand. There are other drawings here, some of which you find just as familiar. The goat head carving from what was once the town hall and the circle of figures from the clinic. There are notes scrolled in the margins around the designs, most either illegible or written in some language you don't understand, though a few words stand out. Prosperity, next to the stone from the mines. Dominion is paired with the stone from Town Hall. Vitality with the clinic. Cycle of birth and death. New grows from old. Lamb or Samara fruit, seeds, okay. Dominion, element, fire, hand of law. Spirit, gateways, door guardian, dog and a horse, coins for Sharon, blessing of Janus, and that's the other one. New and old together, joined at the crossroads. Vitality, throne. The remaining captions seem to read Spirit, Bounty, and Throne, all attached to designs you don't recognize. If human helped Dustin hunt treasure, Dustin would be biggest guy of all. Vic is target. Better Dustin be small, but not too small. The bottom drawer offers some resistance as you try to pull it out. Seems it was locked, though the bit of metal attempting to hold it shut seems to have rusted to the point of uselessness years ago. Gives him with a sharp tug, rotting wood splintering softly somewhere within the century-old desk. The surfaces are clouded over. Yeah. Some of the corks have been lightly chewed. Pretty good for eating. Dustin always saved these for special occasion. Tastes like old pond, fine vintage. You reach for one of them, twisting the cork. It unseals with a pop, releasing a smell like an old pond, like decaying leaves and damp earth. You tug at the corner of the slip of paper and it unfurls, the writing across its surface as crisp and clear as it had just been written. The Miss Maeve. Okay, so it's the same as... I didn't open it. So far, best characters, absolutely. I didn't open it with Mystic. I just knew what was saying, but it's the same... It's the same message. The paper dissolves just as you finish reading the last few lines, as if it finally realized that it had been submerged all these years, turning to useless pulp between your fingers. Yeah, I preserved them on my last save. It's a good thing you're a fast reader. New place to get tasty wits. Nothing Dustin Mum like to see more than Dustin live in comfort. But Dustin better not let comfort make him soft. This how Dustin brother die. It's unlikely you'll have the chance of return here, and the vials are too delicate to carry with you. Keep reading. Yeah, sure. Open another. And another. Miss Maeve and some to a Verena. Examine the painting. 1 sec. I got a mail delivery. Let the past never be forgotten. Dustin no get. Always making mark on paper. Does not know the paper for eating. Silly humans. Head down the eerie corridor, following the path laid out in the dust. No, Dustin not go there. Dustin come back. You turn to face Dustin's mum, who stands a little ways down the corridor from you, her posture tense. But Dustin is helping. Nothing bad will happen to Dustin with big, strong human around. Dustin mum say no. Don't care how strong human is. I'm very strong. Wait, no, this isn't my strong. This is Street Smart's book. I'm very smart. Only Dustin mum know what is best for Dustin. Dustin looks up at you with his large, black, wet eyes. Human will have to go on without Dustin. Dustin mum say no. Oh, Dustin's a good boy. He clambers down from his place on your shoulder, gripping your clothes with his little clawed hands. Hope Human can find human-sized hole. We go back to Dustin house now. Human should be careful. Up there always smell like hurting. And with that final word of caution, Dustin and Dustin's mum toddle away, disappearing into some crevice that will take them back to the comfort of your dresser drawers. You continue following the tracks left by what you assume to be your fellow humans. Okay, move the boxes, that's important. We're going to get the cards Smell like hurting, which I assume is his way of smelling it. Oh yeah, there's lots of blood in there. When you reach the bottom drawers, yeah, the letters for Tabby. Pearland sucks. Oh, my love, Dad. What was that? Can't help but notice the dresses looks... Yep, Tabitha doesn't get new clothes. Boy in the wall. Oh, shit. Someone left it open for... Well, I missed a room, I think. Oh, well. I can skip through if it was important. Get all the info we need. The breathing and the music is so upsetting, does its job. Right? The sound design in this game is actually really good. Tabitha know about all this, of course. Okay, we got options here. You're still not telling me everything, are you? Do you want to be somebody else's puppet, Tazzy? I can guide you to where you need to be, but it's up to you to open your eyes. The witch holds some of the final pieces. Bind her, pry them from her hands, and everything should start falling into place. Your thoughts wander, you draw a blank, like you're already starting to forget about her. Yep, we've heard this. Don't know who you're talking about. You remember when you need to. Who lived in that room? I did. I've been in that room a long, long time. The town itself is enough of a prison that I might as well be still stuck behind that door, but at least I'm free enough to warn you. The doll, she liked it, so I liked it too. It was nice to see it again. What do you mean the town is a prison? Can't leave, no one can. Okay, let's leave. I can't jump to any conclusions just yet. I'll show what somebody else wanted me to see. Everything you found the Forbidden Wing could have been the work of an unrelated, reliable narrator, not to save you from the ever-tightening grip of anxiety strangling your lungs. The events of this morning are the sort of thing you can casually move to the back of your mind. You have to do something. Okay, let's go see Tabitha. We gotta do the boss fight. If it isn't, thanks. Hope you weren't planning on visiting your cousin today. I think you'll find she's not in the best mood since almost all the workers are out here not making her any money, and I doubt a handful of scabs are doing her much good. All right, I snuck around last time. I never actually talked to the miners. Nothing would let you in to see how she's getting on anyway. One Scarlet's bad enough. Who knows what schemes the two of you might cook up. No offense for blocking anything coming in or out. No deliveries, no lunch orders, no visitors. That means family too. No offense. Davis will never get you. Even after you got fired, you're still minding your P's and Q's. Firing Davis was the worst mistake Miss Scarlet could have made. At least half the mine flocked to our side after that. If I were you, I'd turn right back around. Get someplace else today. I don't even work here. Not about that, it's about showing her how serious we are. Don't exactly make us seem like we mean business if we let our favorite cousin in for some afternoon tea, does it? Let's just lay everything out. Please, I can't do this right now. I got dragged off in my sleep and woke up in some dusty room, and there was all these things I found in the estate, and I think my family's been keeping people prisoner in there, and I'm really scared and stressed. A murmur builds up in the crowd. I knew it. I knew they were hiding things. Every old money family's like that. Skeletons in their closets and cash in their wallets, right? Bloodsuckers. Yeah, bloodsuckers. Like vampires. No, I think about it. That Tabitha is also awful pale, isn't she? Doesn't go out in the sun much, only eats macaroni cheese. Just like a vampire. It all makes so much sense. No, hold on, I didn't mean it literally. No, I like where this is headed. Who cares whether she drinks blood metaphorically or literally anyway? Fuck Tabitha Scarlet. Make a good point. Fuck Tabitha Scarlet. Let's burn this place to the fucking ground. Okay, maybe not that far. Okay, settle down. Let's not... No gods, no kings, no bosses, and no vampires. Burn the mines. Yeah, vampires famously love mac and cheese. Wait, let's think about this. We need to keep the mines in one piece, otherwise... Burn them to the fucking ground. Davis raises the megaphone in a desperate attempt to control the crowd. People, I hear where you're coming from. Yeah, but let's try and channel the energy more productively. By setting the mines on fire. No! But we want to. I get it. You're angry and I'm angry, and it seems like things are reaching a boiling point. So how about we go and tell her peacefully? Remember, we're the rock in the road, not one hurled through a window. Yeah, peacefully. So she doesn't see it coming when we burn it all to the ground. No! Ideally, there is no burning involved. If we play our cards right, we'll get better pay, more sick time, and improved working conditions. Can't have any of that if there's no mine, okay? That also works for me. It's a disappointing compromise, but one that I'm willing to make. All right, now let's go to our office. I guess I started a riot. The crowd erupts in cheers as Davis starts up the hill. They follow along after him, chanting rhythmically, a pulse of anger that quiets with distance as they make their way towards Tabitha's office. Only Isaacs remains. He glances nervously back at the crowd before approaching you, closing the distance like an anxious deer. The things you said about the estate, they don't have anything to do with Wayne, do they? Yeah, I don't think you'd like any of the answers you find, Isaacs. I don't give a shit if I like it or not. This is a man's life we're talking about. A good friend of mine. Clearly nobody else around here is going to do the right thing and go looking for him. If it's not me, it's nobody. So it's me. I knew it, man. I knew he should have stayed clear of that woman. Isaac hurries towards the parking lot with a fresh urgency. His car door slams hard, the sound echoing up through the mountain air until it's drowned out by the sound of his revving engine. That's going to come back to haunt us. He pulls out of the lot, his decision made. Do literally anything else. Ironically enough, there's probably no safer place for you to be right now than at the heart of an angry mob ready to enact justice upon your family. You step through the gates. Yeah, no, I don't think Tabby will like us for this, no. The mob you sowed gathers outside Tabitha's office. The air here is electric, the rage of the workers barely contained. Momentum is not on the side of a peaceful resolution. Show yourself, Scarlet, before we burn you out of there. The door swings open and your cousin appears, shotgun in hand. I don't think that's going to make the mob die down. Stella, too, steps out onto the narrow stairs leading down from Tabitha's office. Oh, if Stella's here, we can't do the boss fight. We'll have to find another way. Look at all these people. Oh, Gretchen, they seem so excited. How lovely. Have they come to see us? Hope you've all come to tell me how sorry you are and that you're going back to work right this second. Because otherwise you're trespassing. And I've already called the police. They're on their way right now, so I suggest you either get back to work or get off my property. I don't care which. We're just trying to talk, ma'am. Don't ma'am me, Davis. I fired you yesterday. This is clearly retaliation. You don't ma'am her. Remember, she's a monster that feeds off the blood of her workers. She's not deserving of being ma'amed. She'll come for our children next. Don't think it stops with us. Think of our children. Yeah, she's gonna kill and eat our children. Oh dear, I'm starting to think maybe they're not here for a very good reason at all. What in the hell are you talking about? This is insane. You're all insane. Hey, let's all calm down. I know Tabby. She doesn't eat children or anyone. I mean, it's like pulling teeth to get her to eat anything that isn't peanut butter, ice cream, or mac and cheese. I don't think children's blood is on the menu. And of course, as an investigative journalist, I'm sure I would know if anyone in town was eating children. Hey, isn't that the girl on all the band posters? So the boss is a hypocrite and a child eater. He doesn't eat children that we know of. Hey. Tabitha cocks her gun, the sound cut it. Oh, that wasn't a hey, that was a hey. Tabitha cocks her gun, the sound cutting through the outrage, forcing silence. I better not see anyone else take a single step forward, do you hear me? Whatever, you can't shoot all of us. Yet another. No, but I can shoot at least two of you. Now let's hear some answers. You've all been on my payroll. Some of you have been here for years. Yet nothing like this has ever happened before. So where did you all get this idea, huh? Who started it? Just tell me. Inappropriate disciplining measures can be taken. Is it too late to leave? Stella leans in, whispering something to Tabitha. And then she raises an accusatory finger to... Stella, you snitch! Ah, my idiot cousin. It's you, isn't it? Come on up, Dazzy. Let's get you away from all these nice people so you can't cause any more trouble. I promise I didn't do this. Sorry, Tazzy, but I'm sure you understand how this looks. It's only things were great before you showed up, but now they're extremely not great. Stella! I'm sure you think you're doing the right thing, but maybe you understand just how much this town needs the mines. It's the only thing keeping this place alive. Without this place, there's no Scarlet Hollow. Listen to her, people. There's no other industry to pivot to, especially not with how tight the books are. It's coal until bust, and there's still plenty more to squeeze out of these hills. Yeah, not in this playthrough. We're not. I thoroughly fucked up my relationship with Stella. It's not just Tabby who's ruined if this place burns to the ground. It's almost everyone who lives here. It's all of you. Hey, you all know her mum just died. Can this really not wait? That's right. She's not even on the ground yet, so you're being pretty insensitive. Can't you do this on Monday? Please, treat me like a human being for once in my life. And I get arrested. But I made it clear that any violent action taken towards the mine would not be tolerated by the Scarlet Hollow Police Department. One guy. Hugby really sent one guy for the love of... I'm afraid the sheriff is a bit preoccupied this morning, man, but fortunately for you, I'm the best one guy he's got. It doesn't matter how many gold stars you got in cop school. One guy can't arrest all of us. Well, Mr. Zacks, maybe not. How about I start by arresting one? Yes, you can start with my cousin who started this whole thing. Let it be known that I care about order, not playing favorites with my family. It's quite the coincidence. I've been looking for you all morning, Tazzy. No need to drag all your suspicious activities out into the light in front of the whole crowd, so we don't need to turn this into a scandal. He nods politely to Tabitha, who only glares back. But know that they have not gone unnoticed. I'm taking you in for questioning. Maybe she just needs some time to cool off. But a psychiatric evaluation couldn't hurt if you still do those. Rude. I don't know what would compel a person to turn against family like this. You know what? Fine. I don't care if you share every dirty thing you think you have on me in front of this crowd. Do it. I've dealt with enough punks like you to know bait when it's dangled in front of me. You'll get due process. I'm an officer of the law and I take that duty very seriously. And I'm arrested. Tabitha Scarlet is menace to this town. She's gonna eat our babies. Franklin, get those people to shut up and get back to standing around with signs. We got a real situation. That's a possible murder. Wait, 187, that's please keep it to yourself, Miss Richmond. We don't want to cause unnecessary panic in an already delicate situation. Too bad I know cop talk too. It's a murder. Just as Franklin predicted, panic erupts. The crowd, which has grown subdued by his presence, renews their cries of outrage. Ah, hell. Everyone settle down. There's no reason to be upset. Sheriff, I don't think you realize how serious things are getting out here. I'm not sure what's going to happen if I leave. Tell them if the mines are on fire when you get back, you call in the National Guard. That'll put the fear of God in them. We need all hands on deck, do you hear me? Yet another peaceful protester arrested. What is the world coming to? Franklin attempts to address the crowd. Don't make me call the National Guard to take care of things. I'll do it. I have the authority. The crowd does not acknowledge the man. They continue shouting threats. A glass bottle breaks somewhere. I stab at the man. The situation is out of control. I strongly suggest you come with me for your protection. Officer, I'm sure you realize the second I leave this place, these idiots are going to burn the mine to the ground. That may be so, ma'am, but that's for the fire department to worry about. I'd rather not have you burn along with it if I can. Stella says something to Tabitha that you can't make it out over the din of angry miners. Fine, I give up. If I'm not riding with my lunatic cousin. I'm taking my own car. Your cousin shoves her shotgun into Stella's arms. Not sure that's a good idea, but sure. You sure you're okay here? Don't worry. I'm in good with the miners. Some of them watch my channel. I mean, there's like all the like buildings and stuff. Like what? Burn the cafeteria. Frankly, with pussyfooting around up there, we need you ASAP. Okay, so that didn't go well. Maybe I can talk my way through it without starting a riot this time. Please, please let me through. I have to talk to her. It's about our family. The family's the whole reason we're out here, if you recall. I don't know. This sounds personal. It probably doesn't have much to do with us, but maybe we should just let Tassie through. Like hell, we said no one was allowed through. If we're going to be taken seriously, we'd better mean it. The crowd shouts in a collective cry of agreement. You're not getting through so easy. I don't even work here. Fine. Go see the secret torture chamber. Yeah, no, that didn't work. Let's just see if there's anything that I can get in. Come for the stage. Yes, I'm explaining to do what I found. Okay. Yep. I think every option is going to... Fine, head back to town. Leave the gate, try to figure out a new planet where you could possibly turn to next. Ooh, I have some options here. What if I go straight to Sybil? I can trust Sybil, only having a hard time remembering how to find her. She had a job, right? A job that was tied to a specific place that would help you find her. But what was that job? Tea room? Tea room? Scarlet Holly doesn't have a tea room. Who drinks tea these days anyway? She wants the tea room. This isn't the right answer. Okay. She sells flowers? Field biologist? That's right, she's a biologist doing a study on local wildlife, and she has an office out on Main Street. Sure. And I get arrested. You wouldn't handcuff little old me. You're arresting me for what? Sure, and I'm so happy you asked. A man died on Monday and you're still the biggest suspect we got. So we should be able to take you in after the mine collapse. Can't help but think we could have prevented this if we just acted on our instincts sooner. Plus you sassed me. Like I said, you got the right to remain silent. Are you actually charging me with something? I'd have to charge you to arrest you, Missy. I don't know how it works where you're from, but down here we get 48 hours together before I'm legally required to write down exactly what I'm charging you with. That's plenty of time. Now, where was I? Anything you can say? Well, okay, so I just get arrested. I don't think I can get to Tabby without knowing about the hole in the thing, so this isn't gonna work. You know what? Let's just keep going then. I don't even know how to respond to that. You get someone probably just died in there, right? Okay. I don't think I should go in there, but I don't think I can stop myself. But you have to. I'm sorry. Okay. Interrupted by yet another car pulling up to the scene. Irma, Tazzy, you got paid for the sheriff. What the hell is going on here? Where are the cops? Come on, where do you think you're going? Now I'm inside. Not dead, are you? Okay, so anything I can do with my traits? Gonna have to get down here. What happened? Stairs went blocked when we got here. Tried to go down, didn't notice a gun. It's my property. Let the record say I had every right to defend myself. I guess I just talk. Can it talk? He's fairly a day old. Of course he can't talk yet. And it's making noises. Kind of sounds like babbling, right? Like babies do? How about it, baby? Can you say mama? The baby makes a horrible sound that is not even remotely similar to mama. Whoops. Why do you even want a kid? Like I need to explain myself to you, make a habit of going around asking everyone why they had kids. What if I'm the one asking? Never thought you were the kind of guy who wanted a family. You seem to like being left alone, so why? Fine, only because you're asking. Kid gives me something to live for, somebody to do right for. Some hope that life goes on after I die. Same reason anyone has kids, damn it, I don't know. Sorry, Julius. I should have talked to you more or come out here to visit. You did plenty, don't worry about it. Whoops. Just seeing how many things I can get through. Sheriff's dead. I should have disarmed the trap. I know it. I just didn't think anyone else would be coming. Don't blame yourself, kid. The sheriff knew better. That's why none of these boys ever came round here. They know they met their match. And as to that thinly veiled threat of yours, I can't say I give much of a shit. Right now, in this moment, I'm here, my boy is here, and we've got a happy little family. I just realized Tabby's not here with us. We didn't bring her. I wonder if that's gonna, like, mean something in the last scene. Gonna be tried for murder, Tremaine. But Juliet doesn't answer. His body can't take much more. We need to get Franklin or Dr. Kelly. He can wait a little bit. He ain't bleeding that bad. It feels pretty bad, Tremaine. You really want... He coughs, wincing. You want 2 dead cops on your conscience? 2's not that different from 1. Not like any of you did me no favors anyway. Julius, dude, we gotta do something. Bo's in a lot of pain. This can't be what was supposed to happen. This is different. We have to fucking kill that thing, man. But nobody does anything. Rest against the wall, waiting, watching the thing as it slowly solidifies, its breath more confident as bows grow shallow. Can't let this happen. He attempts to lean forward. That's right, just sit and watch. Think I put enough holes in you already, you don't need another one. Isn't somebody gonna do something? Everyone watches each other with unease. Okay, so this is just gonna happen. I'm just gonna cry. I think I deserve it. You sob quietly to yourself, bringing your knees to your chest. The water keeps on rising. The other people in the room look concerned, but their voices are distant, like they're talking from behind a wall, and their movements slow, as if they're already underwater. And then the blood takes you. I'll just skip through this, see what happens in this situation. She joins her sisters as so many have before her. The disaster is averted, lives are saved, and you have another daughter. But that's not what happens. You don't want to do it this time. Take her back, you welcome her back, and you help the man. He's arrogant. You teach the... Okay. What are you doing here? Are you real? No, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you're a dream or not. I've already made my decision anyway. Don't bother trying to talk me out of it. I finally have a real purpose, and now that I know what that purpose is, has always been, I can't go back, or it would hang over me for the rest of my stupid small life. Let's save here. What decision? Did you not just go through the whole life story thing? Was that just me? Look, I'm going to do what I was born to do. I'm going to save lives, Tazzy. More than most people could do in a lifetime. What exactly is she trying to prevent? Do you even know that thing that Enoch brought, whatever it is, breaking out and causing havoc? And all those disasters my mum would be able to stop if she takes its power for herself. I'm so much smaller than all that, but in this moment, I can be what stops it. I can be big enough. My life can be meaningful. You really feel like you have to sacrifice yourself for your life to have meaning? Working at a shitty little general store in a giant town? Yes, I would call that pretty meaningless. You don't have to do this. Yes, I do. You saw what's going to happen if I don't. What am I supposed to do? Go back to my normal life after this, knowing how many people are going to suffer through the generations because I was too selfish to save them? How could I ever live with myself? I want to say like a couple of the answers to this, so I'll save here. The same way any of us do. You're not solely responsible for the fate of the world, and neither is she. Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean I should only ever make choices that benefit me. Sometimes people have to make decisions that hurt them in order to do the most good. People have to pay taxes or donate kidneys or, things that aren't pleasant, but that help people and make the world work. I'm happy to do this. Stop trying to convince me I'm not. What if you have value outside of what you do for other people? What if you deserve to live? Use all the manipulative wording you want. I know this is the only way my life is ever going to have any value. I'm a college dropout in a dead-end town, working a dead-end job, lying to myself that I'll get out any day, yet still pretending I'm better than other people just because I still see myself as someone who got out, even though I'm still just as stuck as everyone else. I have to do this, Tazzy. It doesn't matter if you understand, because soon you're going to forget that you ever met me. It's what's best for everyone. It's all right, dear. There's no need to let Tazzy talk you in circles. You're being so brave. Tazzy, you have no idea the kind of danger you're putting yourself in by being here. You think you're doing the right thing, but all you're doing is dooming countless lives, starting with yours. Tabitha, too. She carries a heavy burden, but she doesn't have to. Not anymore. You two can be the family you were always meant to be, free from the sins of generations past, if you let me do what needs doing. Kanika can't save you on her own, but I can. I'm only able to tell you so much, but I tried to show you what I could. I'd hoped you would be able to trust me by now, for your sake. This is the only way your story gets a happy ending. She is telling the truth. So it's her life or mine? Is that what you're saying? That's a very distinct possibility, yes, though any harm visited on you won't come from me. You're in danger, I'm sure you can feel that. And I make a powerful ally. Believe me when I say I understand the burden that's been placed on you. Sybil, this feels evil. I know how unpalatable this feels, Tazzy, but pull back the curtain and it's a far kinder choice than anything you've been party to this week. How does a gentle exit compare to you and Tabitha burning Reese Kelly alive? Right, I did do that, huh? Unlike Duke, who left behind a widow and a son to mourn him, Kanika's memory will be but a passing breeze. There won't be anyone to hurt from her loss. Even you'll forget her as soon as she's gone. But the burden of remembering her is mine and mine alone. You saved Rosalina Gutierrez from a mind collapse, but at the cost of her two friends. They're both still alive, but there's... Oh, they are? Oh, no. But there's no telling how long it might take to dig them out of there, and no telling what continued exposure to that stone carving might do to their young minds. You left Tally's spirit to fester unresolved in the library. How many more lifetimes of suffering is he going to experience? I made all the wrong decisions in this playthrough. Just now, you chose to let that parasite kill Bo Calloway. Now Irma is left all alone in this world. I don't think you've made any wrong choices, Tazzy. I so have. Enoch's legacy has simply stacked the deck against you. My daughter is one person, and she won't die in the traditional sense of the word. She'll be here with me and her sisters. It will be gentle, like stepping into a pool. All of these lingering threads left by your decisions can still be mended if you let her help me. Why can't you just be direct? Why all this mystery? Those are the rules. Every bargain has its rules. She must be referring to the deal she struck with Enoch, or the deal Enoch had struck with her. It must have demanded her silence as a condition. And what about this bargain? What rules would I be agreeing to? This isn't a bargain. I was always going to help you. After all, I intend to break the structures that have been holding everyone in place. I have no interest in building a new prison. Wayne's already going to take care of me? I don't need your help. Sybil flashes you a pitying look. You poor dear. Do you really feel like he's the only one you can turn to? You think I've been manipulating you, yet that man somehow managed to earn your loyalty just because he's been kind? Kindness is easy when you're free to lie. Truth is what's hard. I'm giving you the truth now. You call this truth? It's the closest I can get to it, yes. Well, let's try both of them. You reach forward, grabbing Kanika by the arm and doing your best to wrench her free from her mother's grasp. She's all but given up, her wrist limp in your grasp, her eyes dim and resigned. You pull as hard as you can, expending more effort on this action than you have on any one movement in your life. Stop. You don't know what you're doing. Still, you pull. Why do you care so much what happens to me? It's better if I go. You can feel your body tearing with the effort, but you hold the best you can, even as her hand slips through your fingers. You don't even know me. Fail to persuade somebody forgotten. Well, I got an achievement. Kanika is pulled away from you, and the dream floods back in. For a second, you struggle to remember why you were here. There's a weight in your chest, an emotion unmoored from its source. Your heart is beating fast. You were looking for someone, or maybe you'd found them, but... Oh, that's right, you were trying to find Camilla. Who's Camilla? Who? Who are you? Tassie, I'm so glad you were able to find your way here. I was worried everyone had forgotten about me. I don't know how long I've been stuck here. I hope it's not too late. We need to get back to town. We have to help Stella and Tabitha and everyone else. But before that, she wraps her arms around you, pulling you into a hug. Wait, I've already forgotten someone? She smells like herbal smoke and pine needles with the vaguest undercurrent of coconut. There's comfort in the smell. It reminds you of something, and when she pulls you away, you find yourself missing it, wishing you could keep chasing those half-forgotten dreams. But they're only dreams. Thank you, Tassie, for caring enough to come and save me. Of course you cared. After the two of you spent all day looking for Stella together, after the two of you spent all of yesterday looking for Stella together, even though you've only known each other a scant few days, it was only right that you come looking for her when she needed your help. I don't know what I would have done without you. Now let's get out of here before we both get sucked back into the dream. Who is this? Like, it's not the witch. We know the Sybil is the witch. Who is this? What did I come to save you from? This place. It took me out of the world, trying to isolate me, to erase me. Was there someone else here? Those figures, the ones that were dancing around through the illusions? All of this is meant to confuse us. Don't let it make you doubt reality. You and I are alone here. Everything else is a dream. You know what? While we're here, You sweep her back into your arms. Again, the smell of pine, incense, all undercut with a warm tropical smell, strangely incongruous with the rest, yet adding a familiarity that makes you hold her even closer. Her dress is soft, accentuating the gentle curves of her body. Warmth builds between you. This is safety. The arms of this woman who you barely know, yet feel like you've known forever. Sure, I've just met her, but You pull away slightly and she does the same, seeming to assume you are separating again, but you hold her in place, one hand snaking its way into her long red hair. Your lips meet. It's okay, I'm not locking this in. I'm time traveling after this. Your heart jumps in your chest. She is warm and beautiful and accepts your touch completely, her tongue pushing its way into you without invitation. There is nowhere else but here, and this moment stretches on forever. Until sadly you separate again, though her smile softens the sadness that threatens to creep into your heart at her. Though her smile softens the sadness that threatens to creep into your heart at her absence. Take my hand. You find your fingers twinning with hers. She tugs gently and the world shifts nauseatingly around you. It feels like you're being buoyed upward, descending rapidly, until finally you surface. You're outside, it's raining, you have no idea where you are. There's past. Okay, I got a bunch of achievements. Now let's see what happens if I feel, let's resist this. I feel strange. We need to leave. I think it's trying to get its hooks back into you. But it can try all it likes. All it likes. You already broke free from the hold it had on you. It's been one more no for every chapter of hard mode. This is chapter 5, so it was 5 no's. Okay, so that wasn't much different. Okay, there's nothing else here. Even though you do not utter a single word, the witch understands your intent. You don't have to see this part. I'll come back when it's done. The dream fades back in around you. For a second, you struggle to remember why you were here. There's an odd weight in your chest, some negative emotion that now feels unmoored from its source. You were looking for someone, or maybe you'd found them, but... Okay, yeah, you were right. It's Sybil. Huh. You don't have to do this? Okay, maybe I can convince it. Yeah, like she's like, there is an uncomfortable age gap there, and you know, mental manipulation. Like, that is not a consensual relationship if you like put the relationship into someone's brain. Like, that is coercive consent or something like that. She doesn't see you as a person. She hasn't seen you as anyone as a person in a long time. You can't trust her to make human decisions when she's no longer human. That's one way to see it, but it could also mean that she does just know more than us. I don't think I'd handle it if all the terrible things she's seen actually happened, knowing it was because I made a selfish choice. So you want to think about things, and every action every person takes from the moment they're born is selfish. There's no winning if you think like that. It's different. If I do this, then my life will mean something. Like, maybe I can convince her, or maybe it would, yeah, no. Like, maybe if I do the right choices, but I don't have a high relationship with her in this playthrough. I don't have a high relationship with anyone in this playthrough. I was making all the wrong decisions. Aren't you a skeptic? Well, if she's right, then I'd be dooming all those people just because I was too much of a coward to do what she's asking me to. I take this on faith because the consequences are just too much. If this week has taught me anything, is that my intuition isn't always leading me in the right direction. Isn't it time I took that to heart now when it could have been saving so many people? Everyone hates you. Right? Yeah, I chose chaos in this. She's manipulated you your whole life. Everything she's done has pushed you to make this choice. Don't let her win. It's for a good reason that my death will mean something more than it would mean if I died any other way. I have to do this. That's what's best for her. Okay, no. Yep. Plenty of reasons to want to convince you that's true. Are you going to let her? She doesn't have to convince me. I know it's true. But I really thought I was so smart. Me, a college dropout, working a dead-end job in a dead-end town, but even when weird stuff started happening, I couldn't look past my own stupid preconceptions enough to admit that I'd been wrong, because I had to seem like the smartest person in the room. It's pathetic, honestly. I almost wonder if I'd been using my dad's death as an excuse to stay here, because I was too scared of not being the smartest person anymore. And some part of me thought that everyone in town was too dumb to notice that I'm not. I have to do this. Okay. Yeah, let me just see it, like, all the options. Let her reach her own you see the doubt creeping into her eyes. I mean, what is my life worth anyway? It's not like I was doing anything meaningful with it. I'm a college dropout who works a dead-end job in a dead-end town. This is the only way my life will have any meaningful impact on the world. Yeah. Like, I still wanted to... so she says, but how do you know that's true? Because it feels true. I mean, what else? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get a... One of these days I will. I still want to... God, my words. I still want to achievement hunt this game, but not on stream. I will have fun going through all of it myself, though. I think I'm done streaming this until the next chapter comes out, actually. I think I'm done. Achievement hunt Tazzy. Not as much as I used to be, but for this game, absolutely. Enough heartstring tugging for one stream, exactly. So let's find... I suppose I can... Let me just save again, just to make sure. Let's find someone to raid into. It was fun finally attend the stream. It was good having you here. Okay, I found somebody else playing this. They're going through the marionette flashback. So let's send you all over to them. Okay, bye-bye, everyone. So my next stream will be... I'll be finishing Tomba 2 on Friday. So not tomorrow, not the day after, but the day after that. And then I will be taking my break and I'll see you whenever I see you. I do hope to see you. Okay, bye-bye.